Hey everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you how to take any kind of all-weather outdoor speaker that's big enough and turn it into a sweet Bluetooth portable speaker that stays waterproof and, well, I guess it's weatherproof, not waterproof, but maintains its structural integrity and sounds pretty great. Take a listen. Goes pretty loud too. But more of that later. What I did was I took a JBL Control Now outdoor all-weather speaker. I pulled her apart and I set it up as a two-way and a full range, so it actually is a stereo config. It's got a 6800 milliamp hour battery in it, and it's got a amp in it that's 50 watts per channel driving. This speaker is the full range, and then the tweeter in this speaker are the other speaker. So it's 100 watts total, and it's pretty good. I've got no complaints, and this is how I did it. So the first thing you guys got to do with your speaker, if you get the same as me or whatever, you gotta figure out how to get the grill off so you can get it apart. This one has a weather seal. You gotta peel back so that you're able to pry the grill off. And then once you do that, it's pretty simple. You just unscrew these 8 screws, pop it off. And yeah, so let's get started. Yeah, we just got some Phillips screws in here, so we'll pop them out. And this is basically what we're gonna use here. We're going to bypass, for the sake of saving space, JBL gives you this nice Control Now crossover. But we're not going to use it. It doesn't do what we want it to do. It's set up for 2 mids and a high. But once you get everything out of there, there's a bit of speaker insulation and everything. We're going to pull all that out, and it leaves you with this big, kind of horn-shaped cavity, and it's vented out the back. And it turns out this is just big enough to cram this 6800 milliamp hour, like I said earlier, and this little 100 watt 2-channel amp in there. It's 50 by 50. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to mount the battery. The interesting thing about this speaker was, if you look on the back here, you'll see it's like an AC adapter looking plug, and it came with a little spring terminal clip. This isn't it. That just kind of, you put on that and then gave a quarter turn, positive, negative. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take that wire, strip it down, and we're going to use that as our input to charge our battery while maintaining our weatherproof seal. We'll fix our little bit of gasket there that ripped. But then that way, everything's charged. You don't have to drill any holes for it. You don't have to, you don't have to worry about cracking anything. It's just all set up, ready to go. So we're gonna use that. We got this little battery pack here off of Amazon. It was about 40 bucks. Just gonna plug it in there. And you want it to be on, otherwise it won't work and you can't charge it. Then we're going to take our battery, we're just going to put it on this little bank back here. There's 2 pieces of like acoustic foam, and they actually hold the battery in there really snugly if you get it right down in the back. So snugly that with the wires and the edges of the thing, not going anywhere. We're not even going to mount it. And this is our little amp here. Just a little 2-channel amp. It's got our controls on it. I'm not going to worry about using any of the controls. I'm just going to bury them in the speaker, and we're going to use our phone for everything. And we have this. It's a KLH crossover that I got from my good buddy Paul. Paul, you rock. We're going to use it instead of the JBL because the JBL is just way too big. And this, actually, we're going to be able to slip right in here. And we're just going to solder our wires positive, negative to our speaker terminals, to our tweeter, pretty simple. The one is just straight to the speaker. The other one, in on the red, mid on the yellow, tweeter on the white. I know because I looked when I cut the tweeter in the speaker. I remembered. There we go. Got everything all soldered up. Now what we're gonna do, take our case, plug in our amp.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Super loud. Like I said, this little acoustic foam in here just kind of holds everything perfectly. To the point that once you get everything else in, nothing can really move. Now after that, what we're going to do, kind of orientate our crossover into there so that it slips right down into the side. And our two speakers sit right on either side of the amp. It might take a couple of tries to get it lined up just right. But I think we just got it. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're good. Alright, so now all we have to do is screw everything back together. And now, to get your grill back on, it's a little finicky. You kind of just gotta line it up in the center. And you want an equal distance from each end. Probably the hardest part of the whole project right here, getting this to line up correctly. But with a little persuasion, it'll leave you with just a little gap right there. And all you do for that is just roll the weather seal back on. It's a little time consuming, so I'll fast forward this for you. And then yeah, you're ready for the beach. This thing will last all day long. Pump it out beats. As loud as you want. Like, and it's a good little speaker. But this thing is so modular and portable, this is how we charge it. Remember I mentioned that little AC adapter port? Well, our battery pack comes with its own little AC adapter here. So, all I did made a little female to female connector. So you just pop one end on there, other end on the back of the speaker, like that. See, we got a charge in the battery, we got a green light. And then yeah, you're ready for the beach. This thing will last all day long. Pump it out beats. As loud as you want. Like, and it's a good little speaker. Like, here, we'll throw on some crock pot. guys, that's it for me for this weekend. That was my little project to show you guys. It's quick, it's easy. I had this speaker, it cost me 40 bucks. I got it from Liquidation Place. Got the amp, it cost me, I think it was 25 bucks on Amazon. The battery pack was 40. So you know what I mean, under 100 bucks, you're looking at a pretty good little Bluetooth. I would dare say that this could outcompete with anything in the $100 Bluetooth market. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. This will outcompete anything in the Bluetooth market at $100. So if you can find something similar, I recommend making yourself one of these. Your money goes a lot farther when you're willing to put in a little elbow grease and do a little research. I'd always recommend going the DIY route if you can. If not, I'll sell you one I built. Thanks a lot, guys. Remember, if you liked the video, like it, subscribe, keep doing tech stuff. Have a good weekend, guys. Thanks.